Good Wednesday, November 6th morning to each and every one of you. Day after election day. And you know what? Life is good, so we'll leave her there. So right now, Teresa's texting me. I am heading back out. Good Lord. Heading back out for hunting. I'm not going to call this my last gallant effort. I got to be back on Sunday because Monday I have a dentist appointment that I've been waiting forever for. And then, you know, after that, then we have a trip to San Diego to see our youngest, Mason. He's coming back home on the Boxer, USS Boxer. He's been on a Marine Expeditionary Unit exploitation thing. There's a lot of words in that. So it'd be nice to see him. Really looking forward to that. Then after that is Thanksgiving, and my brother and his family are coming, and yeah, all that kind of stuff. So anywho, I haven't really decided where I'm gonna stop. I have an idea, but you know, you can only look at maps and Onyx and all that kind of stuff for so many hours and try to pick out an area. I got to put my eyes on it. I need to see what's going on. So I'm heading, let's call it southeast. It's probably at minimum 3 hours away from here, maximum possibly 4. So yeah, we'll film here and there, and man, hopefully we'll be able to see some. So anyway, hope you guys have a great week. We're off to a great start. We'll talk to you guys soon. Bye bye. Alright, I made it to camp. I just want to do a quick little video and show you guys where I'm at. That's the sun. But down in the valley floor, there's the interstate, and then the town that I'm near is right there. So I'm on BLM land. I just want to kind of hurry this up because I want to go scout and see the area. So 2 rigs have already gone past me, and then this guy's from Washington. It looks like he's just up here for the day or day trips or something. I don't really know. So anyway, I'm going to sign off and catch up with you later. I got to go scout. Hope you can see me. So, just got back. I think I spent a couple hours out there. I think. Just got back to the camper. And here's the skyline. Check that out. That's pretty badass. and I don't know if it'll pick it up, but you'll see the cars on the interstate down there, way down there. So anyway, I seen like a ton of mule deer does. If there's any bucks there, they're so small I couldn't see them. Different country, that's for darn sure. I don't know if this camera's gonna pick it up, but yeah, it is. It's only 5:50. Ugh, I hate daylight savings. So anyway, I am going to make some dinner. I don't know what it's gonna be, but watch a movie and yeah, just kind of chill and wait for morning. So we will pick it up back then. So until then, take care. Good morning. The 7th, Thursday. I think that's right. But yeah, I'm just camp is way down there. And of course, yeah, I have the side by side, so it makes it easy. But nice looking country. I mean, it's open for sure. I seen one muley buck, and it was nothing to brag about. And one set of elk tracks is all I've cut. And that was back on this side. It goes, there's roads all over, but it goes over into national forest on that side. This is BLM, so yeah, I think I'm gonna go over there and kind of cut around, maybe get on the backside of these mountains here, and if there's some trails, maybe walk a couple of these ridges out. Never elk hunted and stuff like this, so it's kind of, I would imagine it's just like hunting them in timber, right? You got to find where they're bedded down and little draws and all that kind of stuff. So you know what, we're just gonna go do what we do. If we bounce an elk, then good for us. So anyway, a little bit after 8. I think I left camp at 6:30, I believe. So yeah, anyway, hope you guys are having a good morning too. We'll talk to you later. Well, back at camp. Lots of deer still, and moose this morning. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm kind of fighting whether to move or not again, or give this, maybe, obviously I need to go out tonight, but maybe do a night hunt, see if that turns up anything. There's a couple places up this canyon where there's at least one road that looks pretty good that is supposed to be closed. And what I mean is supposed to be closed, that doesn't frickin' stop people these days, unfortunately. Yeah, they just have a tendency to frickin' go wherever they feel they can. So, interesting thing is where am I? I went up here this morning, did a couple loops and stuff, and then these mountains here, I went on the back side of it with the side-by-side and made a huge loop. And it's like a 40-mile loop, but on this side There is a ton. Sorry, keep hearing something. There is a ton of old mines. A lot of them. I mean, you can drive right to it. I didn't, but yeah, they have, you know, crap, just like a mountain like this, just tailings, you know, halfway up, and you'll see a pile of tailings coming off of it. It's super weird. I wonder what they've mined up here. There's still some places that they obviously are still doing it. Not as big as operations of the ones that I seen today, but those were, man, I'm gonna guess early 1900s, by the looks of the wooden structure around them and the way they've kind of collapsed. But I was gonna stop and check them out, but I thought, no, you know, I'm hunting. I'm not sightseeing. So yeah, in hindsight, I probably should have just stopped and looked at them. But if I stay here and I do, you know, a hunt back over on that side, I'll definitely stop and show you. It's pretty cool. So the other place I had in mind is 71 miles away from here, which isn't that big of a deal, but I'm looking at travel time from the time I get off the interstate to where I can actually camp, because I don't want to camp like right in town, number one, and number two, I want to camp where I can hunt from. So I don't have to, if I don't need to, I don't have to get on the side-by-side and hunt. I can just go out the door and hunt. And I can do that here, but I mean, look at this stuff. I mean, there's trees as the crow flies. I don't know, 5 miles. The rest of it is just sagebrush and croppings and gullies, and but there's tracks in there. Kind of strange. Oh, hey, look. This is what people leave behind. Look at all that trash in there. Frickin' beer cans. What kind of beer do they drink? Ah, Coors Light. I should have known. Yeah, all you Coors Light fans out there, if you know who did this here, yeah, tell them to come back up here and clean their shit up. Actually, I'll clean it before I leave, because that's the right thing to do. Anyway, I'm gonna get something to eat, and yeah, man, I'll probably stay here. Here's another fire pit. Look at this crap. Well, some more shit for me to clean up, I guess. I'll probably, I don't know what I'm gonna do, honestly. I keep going back and forth. You know what? When I turn the camera on again, I'll let you know what I decided to do. Well, I think I'm in a pretty good spot. Two things. My binoculars are down in the side-by-side, and so is my frickin' rangefinder. Rookie mistake. Again. Check this out. Just up here, there's 4 or 5 mule deer. I think they're all does. I didn't see any horns, but right down here, I parked kind of off on the edge back over there. and then walked up beside the straw and just climbed up here. Just get some elevation. Not as bad as I thought, but there's a ton of elk sign. You can see the trail right there. So I'm gonna sit here and see if any elk pop out. So hold on. Well, nothing. Those muleys went up and through that saddle, but sun's going down. I don't know if you can see it, but camp is way down there, right in the bottom. So there's another hunter down below me, kind of off to my left, but yeah, pretty quiet. I heard one shot, and that was way over there. So anyway, getting cold. I'm gonna go back to the side-by-side and probably head to camp. So we'll talk to you later. Good morning. Well, it's Friday. Not sure of the date anymore. Probably 7th, I would guess. But I am about a mile from where I parked. So it's down this draw and then out to a point over here. But look at this country. You can pretty much see forever. Now, all that needs to happen is there be an elk in here. But I don't think that's going to happen. I haven't really seen any kind of fresh signs, so I'm going to back out and go to a different spot and see if I see anything. So until I get there, you don't want to listen to me breathing. That's why I don't have the camera on when I'm hiking, because it's a feat. But some wicked country. I guess the ideal thing to do would just be to get on a ridge and just walk these ridges out, but maybe in my prime I would do that. I'm not gonna do it today. So anyway, turn you back on later. I'm just driving to a different spot. There's 2 mule deer up there, and right there is a bull moose. I've seen more moose this year than I have elk, which is weird. But anyway, this is where I'm going, up in here. So hang tight. Well, nothing. I was across the valley and that bald stuff, but kind of over this way. And I stopped to, I was BSing with a guy. He said, he's a local, said that they haven't heard it up yet. He says he thinks weather might be a factor there, but more than likely. So anyway, there's this road on this side of the valley that's closed to protect the wildlife. It's not gated or anything, but right where it begins, it says this road is closed from, man, I think it's October 1st through December to protect wildlife. So they have a chance, right? So, of course, I'm across the valley, right? And, I'm glassing this trail, and there's no side-by-side or truck tracks on it, nothing. So, I'm like, I'm gonna go over there and hike up that road. So, I'm in probably close to 2 miles. And I'm pretty close to where it pops up over the top. That's the top there, and it splits. There's another road there, goes up to the top, but they both meet the same road up top. And it's primo. I mean, it's some nice looking country. But I get all the way up here. Look at this shit. Someone drove in here from this side. Unbelievable. And he's probably an out-of-stater. I wish I could run into people like that just to have fun with them. Freaking imbeciles. But anyway, it's beautiful country in here. I did cut one fresh track, like fresh track, but it was way down into the bottom. The reason I kept going is because this just looked like primo country. I haven't cut a frickin' track since. So, and that track was probably within the first half mile of where I parked. So, anyway, I'm gonna head down. Whoever this is, I hope I meet you. You will make my day. Anyway, I'm heading down. And there's a spot down here that I'll sit and watch for a little bit, just to see what's happening. So, and I'll film a little bit on the way out. So, until then. All right, I made it down. That probably looks familiar because that was my entire view coming down. I was up there, and you can see here's the side-by-side and the road goes up there, and then it just goes back in to that canyon, and it meets up with this other road way the heck up there. Look at this. Yeah, it's closed. You can walk on it. You can't drive on it. So anyway, I'm gonna head down to camp and make some life decisions here. So we'll see you guys back there. Well, back at camp. And I've made a decision. I'm heading out. If you hear a gunshot, it's gonna be this dude over here. He dropped his rifle last night, so he's looking for a place to put a couple rounds in. Said, yeah, go for it, dude. Then there's probably a herd of 30 or 40 antelope right down here. It's pretty cool. Haven't seen antelope in a while, so yep, just packing stuff up. I don't know if I'm going home or what, but I'm definitely getting out of here. It's just yeah, there's no fresh sign. The one track I seen today, you know, beautiful country. I should be running into a lot more than one track. So anyway, I'll keep you updated on what happens. So later. All right, we're loaded up. It is right at 1:30. Side by side is a little too far on that side, but that's all right. Dude's still trying to sight in his gun. Anyway, still haven't decided what I'm doing, whether I just go home or try to find a different spot. But let me get down to the interstate and I'll look at Onyx and come up with something. Good morning, everyone. Ducks are going nuts. I came home. You know, I got on the interstate and I was heading south to Dillon. I was gonna hunt around there and make a loop back up to where we normally hunt. And I thought, you know, no, I'm gonna go home, and I'm glad I did. This was just a short trip, which is perfectly fine. But you know, the big game will not, you know, they'll just stay held up in their secret little spots until weather comes. And you know, those of us that live in Montana, we know that. You know, it takes weather to push the big game out of their spots and down into the lower country, and hopefully not on private land, all that kind of stuff. So obviously you can tell today it's beautiful again, and we're not supposed to get any kind of super bad weather for at least a couple days. So, and there's things that I need to get done around here in the next week and a half, because we leave for San Diego, and then after that it's Thanksgiving, and you know, time just gets away from you. So it's time to buckle down here, and I got the big thing is rebuild that duck pen, because when we leave, we're gonna leave buckets, not buckets, we're gonna leave enough feed out for the ducks to where someone doesn't need to come here every day and check on them. And I don't want the starlings eating that stuff. So anyway, you know what, the hunting trip was fun. Got to see some beautiful country. It's just weather dependent, you know. I know the elk are in there, even though I only seen one track. But talking to a couple locals down there, they all said it's weather, you know. You got to weather the storm, so to speak, or wait to weather the storm. So anyway, I'm signing off here, and I gotta, you know, get all the camping stuff put away and all that. So that's what is on the agenda today. So hope you guys have a great weekend. Billy says hi and bye, and so does Ellie. Ellie's basking in the sun. So hope you guys have a great week. We'll talk to you guys soon.